Good afternoon, people. PJT and M, rate my beer. So, as you can see, as you've seen by the thumbnail, it's the battle. It's round two, isn't it, really? Because we did the first one some time ago, which was obviously quite controversial in the beer group. So we were fortunate enough when it was on the 4th of 4th of 100, to get some Stella from Sandeep's in Faversham.
Yeah. So
we're on to the last one now because we keep drinking them. So I said it's the last time that we may well get this Belgium Stella without going to France, because obviously, as we know, it's brewed in Wales. Now let's not go into that one. So we're going to again just go on a one-off. Now what I'm going to show you here is I'll show you the machine that I'm going to pour from. So I'll show you that the UK one is going to be on this side, because there was some things that were said on the last video about me swapping them and so on, which really wasn't true. But you know, I think that some of the people that viewed that last video were a bit on the old Stella, if I'm honest, wasn't it? I think they'd had one too many, shall we say. So look, I'm going to show you the camera here now. As you will see there, hold on. Yeah, so you can see there, shame it's not Blanc, much rather Blanc than UK Stella. And as you can see there, it's the UK Stella. So in full view of the camera, I will pour the beer. A Stella, 5% ABV, as you all know, and obviously the Belgian one's down the bottom. So I've got a nice head on that, because it's going to be a little bit, isn't it? Blimey, I have got a nice head on that. As you can see here on the camera, so let it go out the camera shoot, and there it
is under my guard. So.
Under the guard. So as I go and get the Belgian Stella, the camera will stay on the UK Stella. Right, I'll get the Belgian Beauty, and then we can mess about a bit. Hopefully, it's not so lively, this one. Bloody UK Stella. Isn't it? Well, it's a dead giveaway here, I'll tell you why.
It's not got as much life in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it halfway the same. So, and here we have a Belgian Stella. So as you can see, 650 is the Belgian one. Right, don't know what I've done with the camera. Maybe I lowered it a bit too much. Hold on. There you are. Professional here at Rate My Beer, everyone. Professional. So UK, your Belgium. As you can see, both got good carbonation. Obviously, we froze the glasses because it does give it that little bit extra, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks wise, there's not a lot to go on.
Heads are quite similar as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're not doing any blind testing after being accused of conning it last time, which I was quite upset about that, wasn't I?
Yes, of course, he was very upset. So let's get enough smell of these.
Yep, because the ponderer said, always smell the beer. Right? That's what he said. He said everyone is pondering, he's smelling beer.
Yeah, aroma exactly the same.
They are, aren't they? They're much for much. I mean, they're standard pills and lagers, so... You know, as I said to people before, not for years have I been a huge Stella fan, since it was 5-2 back in the day when, you know, Stella was known as our wife beater. Husband beater here, I'll tell you, but I'm not saying a word. He who dares wins, he who hesitates and don't keep his gob shut is in trouble when they turn off the video, you see. So, here we go, and this is the UK Stella. Sure, I enjoyed that more last time. Oh dear. Don't tell me this is going to deliver properly. It's going to make a mockery of my last video.
Come on.
Yeah, go on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, boss. I know it said canny.
Right, okay, so I stand by what I said on the last face-off between these two. The Belgian one is a bit smoother.
Yeah.
It is a little bit less carbonated in my opinion, and it doesn't have as much of the pills and bite as the UK one.
Right.
And I stand by that. It's exactly the same.
On first sip there, I've got to go again. Being a connoisseur of fine wines, champagne, but I'm on the Stella. But I actually thought, with that following through from that, on this occasion, it didn't have more bite in that, but it had more body, more go, more flavour. Just on the first sip. So that's just
what the UK one?
No, the Belgian one. I preferred the UK one last time. I got panned for it. Being up Perfectdraft Jackside and everything, you know, that's really not true.
For me, I still stick by what I said in the original Versus video. It has a smoother taste. It has a more silky consistency. I don't think it has more body. I think that maybe the carbonation in the UK one is a little bit more lively. And it definitely has more of that Pilsner kind of bite at the end.
It is more of a Pilsner, yeah. But I just felt, and I'll go again on this one. There was more to it. There was slightly something more I'm getting that I didn't last time. And we were drinking this the other night. Obviously these kegs are like 3/4 of the way through.
Nah, not for me.
I do have a third person in the background here. UK Stella.
The carbonation is the bubbles. For me, it's the carbonation that's kind of making a difference.
Yeah, this sounded a bit of fun,
this
video.
The mouthfeel does feel a little bit different. I
really
think
had a
maybe
bit of fun.
That is feeling a little bit more like it's a little bit more complex because it has that smooth consistency, slightly smaller effervescent bubbles in there.
That was your UK one,
yeah,
and this is your Belgian one. Let's say this video is merely a bit of fun. If anyone wants to watch it, please do. But it's nothing personal between us or you lot. It's just probably the last time I'll have the chance to do this, and obviously with Leffe being changed to 6%, and after Stella Gate, it opens up old wounds. We had these in, and this video was planned, wasn't it? Before
before that happened.
Before all that fiasco today, so you'll know what day we've done it.
Because it was our last opportunity to do so.
And we're going on a live shortly, and probably Stella won't last.
I felt the Belgian one had more of an alcohol taste to it. More of like an ethanol taste that I was picking up on.
Maybe it's slightly higher in ABV.
Well,
there's a chance.
There's a possibility.
Because, and another thing that a lot of people miss, although more people have learnt it lately, something we've known for ages, that could be 5.5, that could be 4.5.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa, obviously. But it's one that people kind of miss, you know. That's not like the shop one. People say that that's like the shop one. That's absolute rubbish.
Not like the bottles and cans.
It's not, and we've done it honestly.
It really isn't.
We've done it off camera as well, and other videos where I've said things about certain beer groups, and we decided probably it's not a good idea to share it and everything. And I can't be bothered to sit there editing or explaining to him that half this sentence does not sound right. And
I haven't a clue what you're on about.
Do you have a video?
I think what he's trying to say is that the shop, supermarket, you know, the bottles and cans
are not the same as that keg.
They really are not the same as this keg. The
There's
UK
no
keg, there is a slight difference in the taste. I do give
There's
you that.
more than a slight difference. They're not even close. The last Stella bottle was absolutely skunky and just...
Yeah, I'm talking about the kegs, not the bottles.
Oh, the keg, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. There's not that much difference in them. You know, so many people spat their dummies out and everything, all these like crazy, you know, it's like Ronnie Cray's back in town and Reggie Cray's back in town and Facebook beer groups, and we all know that's not true. We can all say a lot of things behind the computer and that. And I get that though. I get that people are entitled to their opinion because they paid a lot of money for a Perfectdraft for Belgian Stella. But that weren't me that conjure, mate. I ain't nothing to do with them. It's like, I'm just telling you what I get, although you may not get the same. I think if a lot of people fought back to what they said, it's not that different. I think on this one, and I've got to admit this, I'm preferring the Belgian one. I've never thought that, and that does have more of a bite.
It does.
But
It has more of a.
Something
has more of a Pilsner bite to it. It's possible that this time that one has a little bit more alcohol in it because, like Paul says, you get that leeway, so it's always possible.
I just felt
But that goes with every keg. Every keg.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
Yeah, for me, I think, yes, okay, it's brewed in the UK, it is slightly different. They've kept the recipe the same because the ABV is the same. So the difference is you're going to get there on minimal. It's when you start playing about with the recipe and lowering the ABV that I think that you get a real
like
difference.
to set another 3, 4, 5 kegs that we won't go into,
difference.
will we? So, this is just one of them videos, isn't it?
Oh, it was just for us because it's the last chance we'll get to do this.
But like, well, not necessarily because I might go over to France and get some way down the line. Who knows? The way we're going, the only way to get your perfect draft kegs will be drive over to France and bring them back, because your Budweiser, your Leffe, your Stella, that's not going on. Right, thanks for watching. Bonjour.